So these books, the pH Miracle for Diabetes, where I did a clinical study with results on type 2 diabetes, complete reversal of 96% of all those who participated in the study. In type 1, it was a lower amount. It was only like 86%. And we're talking about participants that have been doing insulin, and I say doing insulin because you don't get diabetes, you have to do it. You do it with your thoughts, your words, your deeds. Once you understand the new biology, the new chemistry, the new physics, it literally underwrites everything you understand, and even how wonderful and courageous Dale's work is. Once he puts the other component, when he understands that the biggest fraud against this humanity, our humanity, is the fact that viruses have never been isolated. None. There is no measles virus. And once you understand the basic chemistry and biology of the fraud that they've perpetuated on the human race, and each year, if you ever thought about this, why is there a new virus every year with a new name, with a similar types of symptomologies? This all started with the Third Reich. And Dr. Enders and the so-called viruses. I write about this in one of my books. A second thought about viruses, vaccines, and the HIV/AIDS hypothesis. And I'm not alone. Those who have been brave enough, who stood up, even Peter Duesberg, Professor Peter Duesberg at Berkeley University, a friend of mine, who wrote the book Inventing the AIDS Virus, lost all of his funding at the university. When the Nobel Prize winner for discovering the so-called HIV virus gets exiled to Beijing because he's changing his mind about the existence of a virus. This is how bad things are. And this is how dangerous of a man I am. And the interesting thing is the things that I talk about are basic biology, things that you learn in Biology 101, such as identifying bacterial phages. Bacterial phages is a very simple thing to identify. But not one single virus, when Dr. Enders began using the same process to identify viruses by using a procedure which I'll show you, not one single virus has ever been isolated from those experiments. What we're dealing with here are cell fragments.